Too close to me. I guess. I guess that works. Wait for people to come on. The humming noise is the incubator that's right here. So if it's too loud, tell me, and I will move the computer from there. Usually I do it at night for a reason, but whatever. I have a lot of dogs. There's a few of them. It's a couple. Here's some of the dogs. Well, there's only, there's 2 missing. You can watch those for a while if you want to. They're mad because he gets extra snacks and they don't. I mean, it shows you good impulse control. How good they are. Well then, are you done with your snack? Actually, I forgot to do something, but that's okay. I can do it right now. The chickens decided to be dumb today and dump out their laying area bedding, so these eggs are very dirty. I'm just gonna put these in my fridge. I don't hardly have any in there right now. But yeah, chicken eggs don't come clean. Not always, anyway. I need to put it in my fridge for a while. I'm gonna put them in my fridge. I do wash them. I also have a load of them over here that are for people if they want to buy any, or if they want to incubate or whatever. I have some that are unwashed and uncold. They're room temperature. Oh, real pretty eggs today. That's okay. That's not a problem. Hey, wait for the baby to go. This one's interesting if you guys can see it properly. Well, you kind of can. These little speckles on the top. This load was very tiny. There was only 3 of them. that's okay. Sometimes when they take out their nesting boxes, the eggs roll, and sometimes they break, and sometimes the chickens just eat them. Which, whatever. I don't really care. I have so many eggs right now. I don't even have a massive flock, well, to my standards. This one's all full. And I have 3 today that I've just put in my fridge. And all these are full. Oh, actually, they're not, but almost. Actually, didn't notice that there was 2 taken. That's okay. That's fine. Actually, these bottom ones are for the dogs, so I probably just forgot to put a couple in there back. Because I've been having so many eggs from my chickens that I had to feed some to the dogs. Because we can't keep up right now. But whatever. It is what it is. I still only pay for feed and I don't pay for the eggs. So it's nice. It throws me off that the camera is opposite sides. So when I'm trying to fix my hair, I don't realize it's on the wrong side. That's okay. We'll just focus on the dogs. No one's on yet. That's okay. The dogs are all there staring at me because they're mad because they want snacks too. But I don't give them stuff. You don't need any snacks. You guys are just big butts. Yes. You're just big butts. You have a hair in your face. You got a hair in your face. There you go, girls. There you go, girls. I don't have any snacks. There's nothing left in there. That was the eggs. But there's no more in there. Usually I go live at night because then you don't have the sun glaring. But now you can actually see the dogs. Ah, puppy. There you go, girls. Have something on your face. Stuffing. Blanket stuffing or toy stuffing. What you girls doing? What you girls doing? Hello. Hello, girls. You smell my hands? You smell like eggies. You smell like eggies, girls. You smell like the eggies. Yes. I think more people would hop on at this time, but maybe not. Why are you sniffing me, weirdo? You weirdos. I have to go on the other side of this cat, and I don't want it showing my butt. And it probably will. Hold on. No, you guys are gonna get blinded that way. I'm gonna face this way for a minute. Whoops. Sorry. I dropped that by accident. Dogs. Not the dogs. I'll address it now why there's one in a crate right now. Because probably people will ask. So he's in a crate for multiple reasons. So right now it's because he has a really big abscess on his back end. And I don't want the other dog to fill with that. It has been cleaned out. I am using medicine. But this doesn't look great. Topper. I mean, it's mostly just bleeding. It's been bleeding a lot from it, and it's a little swollen, but it's getting there. Now I have children who stole all my ice except for two, which is very fun. It's okay. I don't have anybody. They're gone. But whatever. It is what it is. He wants an ice cube, and there's really nothing left in there except for a few pieces. Here. Are my dogs the only ones who are really obsessed with ice? I don't understand why, but they really love ice cubes. They're not big on eating snow, but they like ice cubes. Put that in there. So I can use it later. I know I'm not pregnant. I am very swollen. I'm bloated. For no reason. I didn't even eat today yet. Fun. You guys did. You guys ate already. I have food already. I just didn't eat it yet. Since no one's coming on, I might as well eat now. Wash a couple of this. Sorry for the noise. Ben, it's a stove. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's you. You're such a weirdo. People are going to see you and think you're stupid. You're not. They're going to think you're dumb. He's playing with himself. The reflection. It's a very interested dog. That's what I'm doing. I stupidly stabbed myself yesterday. Now it hurts really good. Very, very sore. What the hell is it? It looks amazing. Well, I was going to do puppy gear haul, but there's not enough people or none, so guess not today. Unless I come on later. We'll stay on for a little bit more. It's only 6:30 here, so p.m. I had to start it a little late because I had a few projects to do around the house first. But now they're done. Well, except for one, but I still have like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks to do it, so no rush for that. It might be because of the time, but I don't know. We'll see. I've probably been blinded if you watch this, so there you go. I can't cover this one. Not really. Let's like do that. But then you just see Asen's screen. So I'm either going to have people complain about that or not at all. I don't know. He is not in there because he's aggressive. He's not aggressive. He's a big baby. But whether the girls are in heat or not, he's pretty hormonal. He is getting snipped once this freaking ground dries. But that'll be another few months. He gets along with everyone. It's just he's a little hormonal pushy. I can call him off, but sometimes he gets like he'll be 8 soon, and he gets a little. Doesn't fall, but he like loses balance. I'm guessing it's age. He's a big dude. He's a very big dude, and yeah, just happens. He's old. He is a senior now, well, almost. Nova's the same thing. Actually, no, he'll be 7. She's 8. They're a year difference, I think. Yeah. I'll have to recheck, but I'm pretty sure it's 7, not 8, because she turned 8. I know he's younger than her. But yeah. Right now, like I said, it's just the abscess. I don't want the other dogs licking that because it's nasty. And he keeps smacking himself every time he comes out. So we're just going to leave him in there for a while till that heals. Not the whole time, but you know what I mean. Till it's better. That's I guess. I have dirty dishes in my sink, which also needs to be done later, but that's okay. Currently, I'm just doing housework. As you can probably hear the washing machine. I had a few things to fix inside. And to feed the chickens and such. Then I had to go on an adventure to find my hammer because I couldn't find it. It was the fun of yesterday of losing one of the older hens. And my coop door fell, so I had to fix that. Thankfully, I could just stand it up yesterday and push it against the building, and it stayed up all day. Because there's like a, what you would call it? It's like a brace, a bar of metal that like just basically closes and locks the door from the outside that way. So that bar was holding the door closed to where it belongs. So I did it like that, and earlier I found the hammer and I hammered a few nails in there, and now it's solid again. Hopefully it won't fall again. Because I nailed the bottom and the top. And that thing is for my fiance's VR, which looks horrible, but whatever. I don't have a basement. Well, we have a basement, but it's like a dirt crawl space type thing. So obviously no VR there. And we have a tiny house, so this is about as much as he has room for that. Put back on the dogs. No one's coming on. Oh goodness, what a shake. That was a good shake. Good girls. That was a good shake. I'm not giving anything, you nosy bum. You just know that the word good girl means fruit. You muppet. You muppet. Yes. You're a muppet. You guys are stinky. You are on my foot. Back up. Show them those teeth. Show them the big poodle teeth. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Big bum. Oh, you would shake too? Oh, such a good girl. Such a good girl. Good shake. Oh goodness. Don't choke on yourself. Weirdo. You weirdo. Weirdo. You're a weirdo. Yes. You're a weirdo, beast. I'm not hitting anything. They're just being weirdos. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? You're crying because no one's watching you? Isn't that sad? No one wants to see you, bubbies. You guys are sitting funny. Dad, son, daughter, mother. What are you guys doing? You guys are goofy. I'm not doing anything. I don't have anything. Thank you. I thought more people would come on today, but guess not. Creepy. Probably gonna hear the chicks screaming all day. They're funny. They're funny creatures. They're so freaking dumb. I had to put a screen top yesterday because tanks. Ventilation sucks in tanks. So, and they had I think you saw it, the heating, like the plate, the house. Well, my house is flat. There's no little roof on there. So they like to now go on it, and they would just poop all over it. Like usually a chicken, when they're cold, they go underneath. They don't go on top. But they were getting too big, too many feathers. So now they were going on top of it to poop and to sleep there. Well, I moved them with now a heat lamp, so now they can't shit all over it. And I put the screen top for more ventilation. But now they keep making the food and the water fall down. So now I have to rig something for that. That's so much fun. And they're at the age where they're trying to have a pecking order. So when a chicken has a pecking order, they fight, but they basically just dance. And that's what they've been doing for the last week. So it's quite funny. And I know for sure that one is a rooster. And he's making quite interesting noises already. They're special. Hopefully Raven doesn't smash her face in the tank, but we'll see. If that's a problem, I'll put the black fence up around it, so she won't be able to get too close. Funny enough, like my first round of chickens were chicks. I think they were 3 days old. So like the dogs have seen chicks, but the first time was not as great at this time. This time at least they're pretty much leaving them alone. They'll watch, especially when they're play, wrestling, whatever. But other than that, they're not hugely obsessed. Like the first time they were obsessed. I had them on the top of Ace's crate and another, not in a tank, but they were in a cage. And the dogs would put their paws up to look at them, like go crazy. This time, not as bad. Thank God. But the chicks they're about ready to be moved out. They're getting quite big. I mean, there's still plenty of space for them. There's only 3, so I don't know. I'm wondering if it won't keep her busy enough to like have her distracted, to like chill herself out. We'll see. Because those will be moved probably a week after she's here, because then the babies will hatch. So I either have to put them in my garage, which is fine because they have quite a few feathers right now, or I set up another little tank next to them. So I'll see. Yeah, for sure too. The 3rd egg looks but I'll check again in a few days to see if Sissy's growing or not. But there's for sure 2. 2, I can see like the heartbeat in the baby like in the egg because they're still quite early. There's still 2 weeks left. But yeah, 2 to 3 more. They're wrestling over a ball. I don't know how wrestling over a ball works, but okay. B has the ball. Get it. You were trying to get it 2 minutes ago. Get the ball. Oh, you beat the ball. Oh, thank you. Are you going to give it to me or just be a butt? You're going to be a butt. Okay, thank you. Yeah, my food. She thinks she's getting a snack. But it's too hot for me to eat it, so that's why it's there. She also probably wants this. But that's also not hers. This week she's been naughty. I don't know what's going on with her, but she's being a brat. Leela, no, stop friends. It's been a little while, maybe a month. Yeah, I think a month now. Well, she's kind of fuzzing back up. Like this end is still a little short from last shave. So here it's still a little bit longer because I did a 7 and not a 10. But she has a little fluff. Teeny tiny bit. Teeny bit. Oh. Well, the actual color is Sunfire or something. But it's orange, it's not red. I tried to re-dye it again. But yeah, it looks like a weird reddish orange. The tip of the tail, for some reason, doesn't want to work. I have to go get her another color. But yeah, it's like a reddish orange color. It's like copper right now. I dyed without that same color twice, and it still basically did not work, so. Yeah, that's super annoying. Bless you. It was funny because this past weekend we went to the nursing home and I had Lilo with us because the nursing home where my fiance works, the only rule, well, she's been there twice, but she wasn't a big fan. This time she was okay. She didn't have an issue at all. One of their rules is that the dogs have to have full vaccinations and their tags, of course. And whoever, like, there's a new, not an owner, but it's like basically a floor manager, and she's basically a total a-hole. And their new rule was to have the dogs had to have their rabies shots and their vet records and such if they would do therapy work. So I had to find her little booklet thing because it tells you the date that the shot was given as proof, and she had her tag. We did not get asked a single time for anything, and it wasn't like a busy visiting time, but there was a few families, and they would freak out over her tail because they loved it so much. And that was before I re-dyed it the second time, so I'm trying to keep it dyed as much as I can. Of course, that dye is not cheap. The shots. Or her other not a booster, but shots. I don't think it's a booster. I think. Did you? No. How many rounds did she have? 2? Or just the 1? Okay. I mean, we don't do dog-to-dog contact other than ours, so not a real big issue. The only time I've ever been asked for any kind of thing was in Flacadie, so it's not really super important. I mean, obviously, getting your dogs their shots is a good thing, Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to bring it with you. I don't know if they'll ask. Whenever you travel, you need to have it. Like if you cross the border, you have to have a proof of vaccination and usually a certificate, if I remember correctly, from the vet, like clearance. Do you go around here or do you go to the same one I do in Miramichi? Yeah, you'll need paperwork, unfortunately. Okay. If you would have done the same one that I did, I would say wait till I have Vivian and then we would just do it both at the same time. But it's not the same vet, so it's okay. I know they take new people, so I have like 3 vets, 2 vets, 2 vets. Well, you're probably signed in with them. That's what I mean. Though no, their first vaccination wasn't with any vets here, right? It was over at where the dude lives. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. But yeah. She'll be 9 weeks by the time I have her here. She hasn't been to the vet yet, so it depends when her first one will be given. Water you, yeah. B, stop being annoying. It's full. Don't know why, but I do have to make that call as well for Ace to schedule him in. How much did you guys pay for him? I mean, they're about the same size anyway. Like 400. Only 2? I thought it was 4. I mean, a neuter is pretty much cheaper than a spay anyway. It's coming expensive. That's in the sink. That long? I didn't think it was that long ago. I thought it was like maybe 4. Huh. I thought it was older than that. But yeah, I'll have to call. I'm just waiting for the friggin' ground to dry up. Because, of course, they just can't get wet. 85? I think. If I remember correctly. I think it was 85. It's not that much. It's under 100. Unless it changed again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're one of the cheapest. If I remember correctly, it was 85. But that's been almost 2 years now. No, last litter I did was... Actually, no, I didn't do this litter. Last litter, so... Yeah, 2 years. But if you call, they'll tell you. I knew microchip was 75 last time I asked, but that was like Nova's first litter, so almost 5 years ago. because I wanted to microchip my first full litter of standard poodles, and I was like, that's way too much. With everyone, because it was a litter of 9, I think it came to like 2,000 or something. Like, yeah, all good. Never mind, I'll pass. I mean, they weren't nothing fancy. I had an eyelash in my eye. That's why it was so itchy. That explains why. There. Yeah. Vivian comes with her thing already. Her chip. She's microchipped already. So I just have to switch it to my name. Which I don't even know how, but I'm sure the breeder will tell me. Oh my god, my eyes itchy. But yeah, she is chipped. I think just one shot, but it depends on when she goes. Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard, I'm guessing. I am going to ask the breeder if she can stay like second contact just in case, but I don't know if they allow 2 people still on it or not. We'll see. No, I really like my breeder. Like I told you, I didn't pick Vivian for her color because I would have picked her sister, but her sister is a total spaz from like 4 weeks to now. So I was like, no, don't think so. I could take the easiest route. I don't want more drama than I needed. There's one of her brothers that I really like too, but he is massive. I'm pretty sure he's the biggest dude in the litter. So I didn't want too big either. Yeah, Vivian should be. She's going to be on the smaller side. I think she might be the biggest girl though. I'll have to ask. But she weighed her today and she's 8 pounds 3. She's on the medium side. She said they typically go home around 12 to 14 pounds, I think she had said. I will check. 12 to something. But she's not a big puppy, so she'll probably be more around the 12 pounds. Yeah, she said usually they go home and they weigh around 12 to 17 pounds. So some of them are quite large. Can you imagine a 7-pound, 9-week-old puppy? Gosh. She's not that big. But if she's 8 pounds now, usually they gain about 1 pound a week. So, yeah, about 11, 12 pounds. That would make sense. Raven, I'm guessing 60, maybe 65 pounds. Like she's big boned. She's like 8. Oh my goodness. Be nice. Be gentle. Yeah, so about 60 pounds. Yeah, that would make sense because when Skylar got sick, she was the same size. And she was 63 pounds. Because when she passed away, I had her cremated. And she was 53 pounds. She had lost a lot of weight, though. So I would say like 60-ish pounds. That would be my guess. Hi, Nomi. Raven, no. No, she has at least another year. I'm not giving you my food. Probably a little. They're always technically like growing, just nothing like drastic in a month, you know, unless they're puppies. Nova thinks I'm going to drop something and keeps staring at my bowl. Like really intently. I'm not getting nothing. Want to hear something funny? We have two neighbors in the front. One next to my front door, and the other one far in the corner. Their dogs are usually never tied because they're one of them. For a few months, I couldn't see the houses farther away that way. Their dogs. I couldn't see their dogs anymore. And usually they have them either loose on their property or sometimes they keep them in their, it's basically a trailer, in their back trailer, or they have, which is basically a chicken run outside that they put the two huge dogs into. But usually you hear them barking like freaking crazy. Anyway, for months we haven't seen them. And the house in front of us just moved in last summer. So I was like, what's going on? Like, did they get rid of their dogs or what? Anyway, for some reason, a few days ago, the front house decided to start leashing their dogs. Thank God. Because my road, people don't stop and they drive like idiots. So my dogs are all leashed outside except for Charlie, because Charlie doesn't leave the yard ever. Anyways, I went outside. I had projects to do. So I was out in the front. And all of a sudden I turn around and I see the lady from the house over there walking one of the dogs. I was like, oh, really? The funny thing is the dog was on a leash. So I don't know what happened there because I've never even seen them walk the dog once since living here, and it's been 6 years. So it was really weird. She just looked at me like, okay, like completely normal, but like she looked almost in shock that I was outside seeing her walk the dog on a leash. It was freaking funny. That, especially that particular dog, that dog has bitten people before. So I was like, huh, did he bite again? Or did he try to go after the neighbor's dogs? Which that would not have surprised me at all. Thankfully, my dogs are very neutral. So even if the front dogs or the side dogs come here, my dogs won't go after them. But still, it was kind of funny seeing that. She just turned around and looked at me like she was in shock that I was the one outside when she was the one walking the dog on a leash for once in 6 years. Calm down. Why are you all excited? What's going on? what's going on. But yeah, it's funny. Sure. Well, leashes, I know what I want. And I found a design that I really like for possibly the sweatshirt, which would be really fun to do. Like, we should do like our own, not right now, when either one's trying to like blows up, we could do like t-shirts and such with that on it, maybe. So we'll see. The boop. Hi, everyone. Do you want to say hi? You want to come here? Oh, see how cute you are. You people want to see puppies. They don't want to see you. It's a pretty boys. Why are your legs sticking out? What are you doing? Dork. I know you want my food, but it's not yours. It's not yours. It's Finny. No fun. You're horrible off leash and all that. Hello. Oh, and a few days ago, I almost had a heart attack because I had Ace outside. Like I said, Ace is fine with the dogs, but he's just a twat. Anyways, I had the door open, like fully open. My dogs all run out usually anyway. He was stuck outside on the leash, so I had to go get him. I turned around and Finn was sitting on the stairs, like the porch part, like the top part. He has no recall, like at all. I didn't work on it with him at all yet. In the house, he's good. Outside, no. Outside, everything just whew, nothing in my brain anymore. So that scared the living crap out of me. And I grabbed him, but when I grabbed him, I scared him. So he friggin' screamed. Yeah, that was fun. The front neighbors were looking at me like I was crazy. Well, you're not going anywhere. He's 7 pounds. He's tiny. Yeah, it scared the living crap out of me. I just turned around like, no, back in the house. And then the 3 week of sickness was fun as well. I'm still fighting that. I don't know if you can hear it when I'm breathing. But I'm not coughing anymore, though. It's just like in the lungs still. Do you want to go outside? You're sitting at the door. Yeah, the cough, it lingered for about maybe 5 days, like from the total sickness. Yeah. That's probably what took the longest, like out of everything. It was, thank God the girls didn't get it, because I would have lost my mind. What are they? What? Oh, okay. Chickens freaked me out for a second. I thought they were fighting, but one was just taking a sand bath. That scared me. What are you doing? Such dorks. Yeah, but I mean, when, like, if we ever merge type of thing. I don't know if I want it like as a merch thing or as just like a training for us. Like I want to call it like a trainer's sweatshirt, like with the logo and such. The funny thing is, like, even if I didn't have a service dog for myself, if I mark myself as a trainer, I still get somewhat access, which is interesting. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm sure I could go both, I guess. Actually, do I have it saved on my phone? I think I have it saved on the computer. Just a second. I just want to check if I had saved it. I mean, I know I saved it. Okay, it's on the background. Okay. I'm going to send it to you. There you go. Probably not that color. I'm not big on pink, but I'm sure it would look nice. Another breeder shared it, and I was like, "Is it like copyrighted? Like, can I use this?" She's like, "Yeah, go ahead." Oh, yes. I don't know who made it. Any color, really. I'm just not a big fan of pink. The pink for the dog would be funny because we both have a female. I don't know if it's just the colors that are throwing me off or like the around the circle part. I wish you could see the chickens right now, but I'm like too far away. I don't know if you can see her. She's laying down. She's brown, or dark brown. I think right there. Right on the bottom. She's right on the bottom where the sofa is, right there. Watch her. You'll see her friggin' feet kicking everywhere. They're having a dust bath. A bedding bath. Do you see her rolling? What do you have on your head? What's on your head? What's this? Weird. Oh, there's never a dull moment with those. Ever. You're such blitz. They're like, what the heck are you doing? Oh, goodness. She was stuck. Oh. I can bring one up here. You want to see one? Gosh, stop picking at her, you weirdos. Any particular one? You want to see the rooster? Very tiny rooster. He's such a pain in the butt. He's going to be so much fun in the run. Hey, leave her alone, Susie. Leave her alone. Okay? Oh, I know. I know. Oh, gosh. Stop breathing. Oh, stop. You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic. He's not happy. You just blew a feather on my counter. He's so mad. You're so mad. Oh, so mad. Oh, so mad. I know you don't like me. I don't care. They show your wings. Chill. Chill. Look how pretty. Look how pretty you are. Doesn't want to focus on your pretty wings. There you go. One ball. That would be fun. I'm trying to show your pretty wings. Hold on. You're fine. You're fine. He has like bluish and copper wings. Well, that's my uncle's name, so I can't do that one. He's an asshole. Like, really, really big asshole. Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're an asshole. He's cute, but he's not the nicest. You're getting so fucking big. You're so big. Yeah. You kind of remind me of a turkey, but you're not. Do not pick my face. I don't trust you already. I know. Just a second. You're getting feathers on your head. That's what I thought. You're fine. You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic. Yes. You're dramatic. The funny thing is, you actually like being pet. You just don't like being picked up. I know. Oh. Such a big baby. The dark brown one actually likes being pet more than the other two. You're just very dramatic. Yes. Yes. What you doing? Look at those big feet. Oh, goodness. You're fine. What? You want me to put you down? Yeah. Stop looking at me like that. I'm not hurting you. You're just dramatic. You're just dramatic. I'm not even holding you tight. Oh, well, here's one. There you go, Rama. Oh, you don't want to be picked up today. Oh. That's fine. No. Phew. Do not fly out. You'll be dead in 5 minutes. Oh, goodness. You're okay. There you go. I'll leave you alone. You dramatic butt. They're so dramatic. Screaming like I'm gonna friggin' murder him in his sleep. Doge. The doge. There you go. I just want to eat. I don't want to eat on camera. It's kind of gross. Big noses. Your big noses. Ugh. You guys are dorks. Yeah. What? What? What you want, Nova? Oh my gosh, I don't want your bowl. I don't want your bowl. You guys aren't getting anything. That's a really big potato. That's all I'm giving you. You want your snack or no? You dork. I'm not giving you mine. That's all you'll get. Oh, no worries. What? Which gas station is the funny one? Like the Tim? Is it in front of the water here? Which road is funny? Sorry, gotta check something. Really? Huh. Okay. That would explain why my coffee last time was shit. Oh, that's kind of funny. I had a coffee the other day, and it was one of the worst coffees I've had. And apparently, that Tim Hortons is closing. So I would explain why. Oh, my dogs are very annoying with food today. The one where the hotel is, where the new Indian gas station is. In front of the, what's the name again? In front of the Atlantic coast. I can't remember the hotel's name. Yeah, that's what it says on the Bathurst thing. They said apparently it's closing. I don't know. The coffee I had was yuck. I probably drank maybe 2 sips of it. It was really gross. And sometimes I would go there and it would taste really weird. Or like not at all. So that's okay. It's pretty far from you. It's not the one from the corner. It's quite a ways away actually. Really, they would need to rehire pretty much whole new people on all of them, but they won't do that. I mean, the one in front of the McDonald's in town. I don't know if you like that one, but I never go to that one ever again because I've been there once and there was actually, I think I've been there maybe 3 times, and every single time something was wrong, including finding hair in your food. So I've never been there again. That was the last time there was a hair in it, and I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm like, I don't go to fast food places very often unless I really need a coffee. I was sick for 3 weeks. I needed a coffee, but no. No, never again. Typically, I do my coffee here, but obviously in town, I can't turn around and make coffee here and bring it with me. Interesting. Play fighting. Everything's falling everywhere. I was hoping more people would come on today, but I guess not, huh? Well, I'm probably like at 4 that came on total. I did announce it yesterday, but it was a little bit late because I had to fix the coupe door, and it was a bit more damaged than I thought it was. So that was fun to fix. And very awkward with one person trying to hold the door up and put the nails in. But it's done now, and I reinforced top, bottom, and both of the other doors as well. I do have to fix. There's like a little door, like a main actual door. I just use the 2 opening doors that usually you open that to clean it out. But the old owners had basically divided that little door into a tiny room to put kindle wood in it. But I don't need it there, and there's almost none left. So I have to move all that into my woodshed. Then I'm going to reopen that door, refix the little room, because the little room, for some reason, I don't know what they did. I don't know if it was an add-on or I don't know. Anyways, it's in a rough shape. But I'm waiting for it to warm up for me to do that. There's a lot of little projects that I need to do. But I don't deal with the cold well, and I don't deal with high heats well. So I'm trying to just wait it out, basically, right now. Because the weather doesn't want to decide if it wants to snow, rain, or sunshine, which is very fun. But I can't control the weather. Yeah, I wish I could control the weather. That would be so much fun. Way more practical. Like tomorrow, it says chance of snow at night. Snow and rain. Snow. Snow and rain. Sunshine. It's a really weird week. Usually my basement floods when the weather happens. But because of the cooler nights, it's not flooding at all, which is so much fun. I've only had to drain it once this year so far, so that's fun. Kind of annoying, but better that way. I only say it's annoying because we just bought a pump for the basement, and I've only needed it once. And it wasn't like a super bad flood either. Like I could have probably just left it there and it would have dealt with itself. But whatever. I went to check today. Absolutely nothing. Thank you. Yeah, there was nothing today. That was fun. So I didn't have to waste time there. Other than that, the only urgent thing, which urgent, non-urgent, I have 2 weeks, is to clean the front yard. And pretty badly before she arrives. I was thinking of putting her mostly on the back, like the back deck area, just close off the deck area and just let her go wild there till it gets less muddy and gross. But it also needs a little bit of cleaning. Hello. And the few things that I want to move out of there are still frozen to the ground. Babe, why are you being a nutcase? Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Nope, that would be Finn. I don't know if you can see him. You guys are crazy. Oh my goodness. Do you hear Charlie growling? He's gonna correct your ass. And yes, I let him correct because he is older and he's the boss. I don't know if you can hear him. He's not happy about it. Yeah. She says, I'm too old for their garbage, so I'm going to go this way. Leave her alone. You butthead. Craziness. You guys are crazy. I don't know why you're being so wild. Where'd she go? I don't even know where she went. She went to lay down. She really likes, I don't know if you can see from here. No, you can't. She's in the crate. Right there. I have the red crate in the, right there. And she's laying in it. That crate is as old as her. That's 10 years old. I bought it when she was a puppy. I thought it was like a medium-sized one, and then it ended up being a large. I was like, ugh, I'll keep it anyway. I don't know if I want to keep that one there or if I want to move the metal one that's in my room here and put all the little crates in my room. I'm not sure on that yet because that red one is a tiny bit smaller. The puppy. But yeah. That crate is, I mean, it fits 30 pounds, I think. I think it's like 30 to 40 pounds that it fits. It's Nova's favorite. Nova fits in there perfectly, so probably around that. But yeah, I don't know what to do about that yet. The problem is, with that crate especially, I wanted to put it, like turn it, because it is in my window. And I can't open my window properly when the crate is there because it's too wide. And if I move it to the side, like the door to door, it's going to be in the way. Right now she's being an attention whore. She's cuddled on my leg. What are you doing? I know me. You're showing your age, ma'am. Yeah. She's being weird. Hi, Charlie. What you want? What you want? Don't make the puppy fly off you. What? I'm old. Then come here. I know she's in your way. Oh my God. Here. I'll show the old ladies and old men here. Is it your time to shine? Can you believe you'll be 9 next month? You don't look like a 9-year-old. You'll be 9. How crazy. I had your fat ass for 9 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he doesn't look like a 9-year-old, does he? You're looking your age, though. You look like a gremlin. You look like a gremlin, Minnie. She's missing teeth. And she lost another one the other day. You're an old lady. Her hips are a little crunchy. Yeah. The old lady. She'll be 11 in September. It's crazy. It's crazy. How fun. Oh my gosh. You're playing with the weirdest ball. That's a weird ball. Yeah. Hard plastic ball. I'm not giving you anything. You think you're getting the food bowl. That's why you're being a cuddle butt. I burned myself like 3 times this year. There's one there. And there. It's still scarred on me. It'll probably stay there too. Well, this one I hit on the door. And the door was hot. It burned me anyways. But that one was painful. Like I can feel the dent of it. Same as usual. I really don't care too much, really. Even if you bring something I don't drink, don't worry about it. I have my iced tea can right there. I have an alternative. I just don't want to do a picture of it because it doesn't last. And I have to have I think it's 8 scoops, so it's a lot. I usually just keep that for myself because one pitcher, I get maybe 1 cup out of it, like one of these, and the girls finish it in a day. So I don't have I have to make one maybe twice a day. So it's just not. Okay. I have the hamburger defrosting already. I put it out yesterday. We won't have to wait for that. Okay, I just do the gravy from scratch, complete scratch, which is fine. That's okay. I thought I had the packets it's pre-made gravy, but it's just a add water type one. But I don't, which is fine because you can make some with the QB things, those things. That's how I usually do it, but I have loads of those, so it won't be a problem. Did we buy cheese? I don't think we did. I have a lot of ketchup. I don't have any sugar-free one, though, if you need any. They're so weird. But yeah, I'll do the gravy. Other than that, I don't think of anything else. I mean, bring your Cricut if you can. If you can't, it's fine too. It's not a rush type of thing. basically what I want to do, especially with the leashes, is instead of the leash wraps, I want to just put it on it. Because sometimes my wraps get really dirty. And I don't like that. For what? My leash or the cheese? And then I'm going to buy... There's one thing I want to buy for her. Well, one more urgent thing. And that's just the Astepet Velcro on her sides, especially for one of her first puppy vests. I bet it does. I don't love cheese enough for that, so. Cheese is not my favorite thing. For multiple reasons. What you doing, Goofy Girls? He's always sitting on her every freaking day. You guys are weird. What kind of dog sits on another dog? I'm fine with whatever. Up to you. Oh, if you can, get onions as well. Just a couple. I'm all out. Makes me so sad. That's all I got left. I only have that left. It can be just like regular onions or the purple ones. Either one works. If you can't find that, we'll buy a pack of just dry stuff. It's fine too. Just that fresh is a bit bitter. Yeah, any onion really. Purple onions are just more sweet once they're cooked. So it's up to you. I just prefer it with the sauce and the hamburger and stuff. I just mix that together. You're being loud because you made your food fall yourself. Okay. Wow. Okay. They're sounding the alarm that they made their own food fall. Okay. Apparently the little brown one is really mad. She's chasing the rooster. What? I don't know. I don't know why, but okay. What are you doing? Man, chickens are weird. I think it's the weirdest animal I've ever owned in my life. How many, Nina? Are they weird? Yeah. They're weird, huh? They're weird and they're loud and they stink. Yeah. You hear them? They're going crazy. You gonna chill now? No? They're just trying to run laps. That's why I want to move them to the garage so they can actually run. Like right now they can. Like they're not completely outgrown the friggin' tank, but it's getting a little squished in there. They're getting there. They're getting there. I'll fix your thing after. You have no food even left because you keep dumping it out. That too. If their feeder is full, they will. It has like holes basically to fit their head. But if they put their foot perfectly, they can just like scoop it out with their foot. So they throw it all out as much as they can. And they did that yesterday, and I was like, yep, Too bad. I just emptied out the rest in there and I was like, eat it and then I'll fill it back up. That's what I did. Because they keep just dumping it. And I'm like, okay, no more. I'm not filling it back up. I hear you. Jump around it. Weirdos. Perfect. Other than some puppy proofing, I'm about done. And puppy proofing isn't much. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm gonna go deal with them because they won't shut up. What are you guys doing? Are you mad because you knocked it over? What do you have? You have something you want? Okay. Whatever, dude. Wow. I was wrong. They were mad because I guess a fly fell in the tank and one of the rooster had it in his mouth and was running away from them. So they went and did it. Oh my gosh. They're special. Fuck no. He asked me this morning, was like, you have to download it. Nope. Not gonna happen. I'll play CS before I play Marvel. Or they're gonna be loud because they're chasing after the boob. Mm-hmm. That's usually what I do. Though, I have actually killed Jonah before. And Boo Boo. So I'm not that horrible. I just don't like the game. Don't do it too much though, because it's hard on my joints, especially when she's big. They're so weird. They're just chasing that bug. Like Lilo, the only thing like that she jumps, that she like when she does her spin, she'll like jump spin, which is pretty funny. Yeah, for jumping, I'd wait till like 18 months, 2 years, especially for a shepherd. And not the best breedable one either. Like even with mine being tested, like it's never a guarantee. It just helps with that. Yeah. I think it was Sky the baby. We had a baby gate, like the cheap ass white ones. And she would jump that every damn time. Like I couldn't keep her on the other side of the gate. She would jump it. So we had to get I think you've seen it before. The metal gate we had, it like just swings open. We had to get that instead. And because it was rounded, she wouldn't jump that one. But yeah, the white gates, that wouldn't stop her. She'll just fly off there. I don't know if I'll... When Finn was little, I would take the 2 panels and just make like a gate with this. So I don't know if I'm going to gate her off. Gate her off. I won't put her loose in the bedroom, obviously. Not till she's a bit bigger. But once she is housebroken, crate trained, and all that, I'll probably do like I did with Finn and just gate off the door. It worked actually really well. But we'll see. From the videos, I haven't seen her put her feet up on a gate. She does have the same panels as I do, like the same fence. Hers is just, I think, the taller one than mine. But she's never, I haven't seen her put her feet on it, so as long as she stays that way. The 2 corner panels stay up pretty easily. The dogs hardly ever knocked it down. Eventually, I would like to have either my room or the girls' room once they move out. I want a half and half door. So then it'll be still like gated, but open at the same time. But we'll see if that ever happens. I mean, I don't teach jumping early on. And also, my house is a main floor, so I don't have stairs. No way for them to get out of my view. Other than like bedroom, kitchen. Because the other room's off limits. I'll be right back. I'm going to aim it to the dogs. I don't know how many dogs you'll be able to see, but I'll be right back. That's better. Yeah, jumping, I don't think. It's all on a main floor, so I wouldn't see a reason why she would. And my panels are pretty high, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. Hello. What's wrong? You want to go pee-pees? You want to go pee-pees? Yeah. I mean, none of my dogs currently jump, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. How about Eno? The only thing I don't know if I'm going to use my fence to like add to the back porch, or if I just want it to be as like a spare like gate for the garage, because I do need both. The garage, I was thinking maybe I could do like a screen type thing, like a mosquito screen, and put something else as a gate. But see, I won't train her there right away. Well, we'll see, I guess. See, the problem with the garage is there's no real windows. Like, the door has a window, but I can't open that window. It's not an actual window. So I would have to have the doors open. And then when the mosquitoes come out, it's going to be a nightmare. So I need something to screen either the double doors or the main tiny door. I don't have anything for that yet. Well, I have... No, that won't work. It's too big of squares. Yeah, I would need, like, to buy a screen. I'm guessing, like, just the magnetic ones that people are using lately. As long as she respects it, I don't think she'll... Like, they'll see it, it's black. I don't think she'll try to get out from there. Especially if we, like, use the main door. But next week is Blue Bin, which is recycling here. Once that one is dumped, I have maybe one more to do. At most 2. So that'll be done with as well. I have to find some way to stack up the Kindle wood. But that I'm not sure if I'm just going to just chop everything that's already there and just put it in the porch already. I don't really know. But there's not much to do in there. It's mostly a weather issue. Worst case, I can put a little fan. There is power. There is power in there. I think there's 2 plugs, 3 plugs. Mostly in the front, which is fine. I also want to put my grooming table in there, which that we can do tomorrow. It's in the porch. Other than that, I have a few tanks in there, but they're going to go for, like, what I'm doing now with the chicks and such. A few boxes need to be moved in the other garage. But that's also not a big rush, or we can do it tomorrow as well. I was hoping that the side garage has basically 2 doors. The back door, though, there's too much snow. I was hoping to open that part up and just not need to walk in front. You know why? But there's too much snow. It's too thick of snow, too. But oh well. It might defrost a bit more tomorrow. I don't know. Worst case, probably next week. But other than that, I'm not really missing anything. Not that I can think of, anyway. And I spoke to the breeder this morning. That's why I asked how much she would weigh. Because I wanted to buy, like, a sling or like a body carrier. But she was not going to be small enough. It's going to be way too heavy for me. So I was like, not a big deal. That's why I asked. And that's simply because I didn't want to have to buy one for nothing. And I said, I have a dog stroller anyway, so we'll just use that instead. She was like, yes, socialize her early. I'm like, I know, I'm trying to. Just trying to get everything ready first. Yeah, I can't find anything to fix. I was thinking just like take string or yarn or something and just like try to tie it down. But I don't know if that would work. I think that I would just like, I would need to find a piece of metal that I can just put in there, but it has to be like a specific angle. And I'm not sure if I can find anything like that or get it done, or because I looked on Amazon to have just that part and they don't sell just that part, which is frustrating. And I really don't want to buy another one for 3 months. Honestly, I probably will just. The thing with actual wire, like that's what I have on the screen of their brooder, I guess you want to call it. I'm scared she's gonna poke herself with it because it is metal. And the hole in the stroller is quite big, so I would basically need to recut that out, put a whole new one. Yeah, but I don't want it to look rednecky, you know. I don't want it to look horrible. Like I want it to look somewhat professional looking, you know. I don't know. I need to look up how or where to get some. Amazon had screen, like actual screen, but I don't know if that's gonna be tough enough. I'm probably just gonna do what I did with Nova, put shoes on her and keep away from other dogs and just do it anyway. Because our dogs are zero contact when working, so. And hopefully by then, the outbreak won't be as bad. Because it's still a few months before I'll take her out anyways. Yeah. That's pretty much what I do anyway. Like, yes, you usually want to wait for shots, but if you take your precautions, it kind of comes to the same thing. The only dog that I waited was Lilo, and the only reason for that is because she was a COVID dog. So training a service dog in COVID was not the easiest thing. So yeah, we had to wait. I think she started doing public access. She was 5 months. Yeah, about 5 months. Yeah, 5 months. So she had waited longer. The only reason that it worked, especially for her, is because she never had fear periods as a puppy, but she had them as a teenager and adult. Sometimes she still kind of does, but nothing that's like stop barking right now. Nothing that makes her completely freak out. Like she'll get a little jumpy and like not want to pass, but she like deals with it. She'll go afterwards. That's the only real issue I have with her. Men, it's always men. I don't know if it's because they smell strong. I don't know if it's because of their body. I don't know. The only one who didn't give a damn about that was Nova, because Nova's weird and she just hates random things. Normal things, she's fine. Nova's main issue was overly friendly. Yeah, very much. She would get the Labrador Wigglebutts. Thankfully, it didn't mess up with her working, but it was a frustrating time. And that is due to me letting her greet everyone when she was little. And Lilo, I did the opposite. I limited it very much. I still do. It's very rare that I'll say, like, go see someone. It's not very common. Typically, actually, it's children. I will allow a calm child. Sometimes, I think I've had a few adults, but not many. Most of them just baby talk to her, which is just as annoying, but well, right now she's bigger, so she probably won't get as much attention. The main thing with German Shepherds and usually labs, like popular breeds, you get the my dead dog stories, which are so much fun to get. Like the old man from the other day. But I've had worse than that. Like, that's why I was like apprehensive of getting a shepherd, because I do expect it. Because I've had so many when I was working with Sky, and service dogs were not common back then at all. So yeah, like literally stop in the middle of the grocery store to talk about your dead dog to my dog. It was interesting. Not exactly the best conversation. But yeah, with common breeds, it does happen. No, not at all. And like, I'm really sad that I don't have a lot of working videos with Sky, because people would have laughed so much. Like, I have so many stories with her. Like, even with just the 4 years that I worked with her and had her, like, the stories I could tell you about her, you would just crack up. Like, she was the most hilarious dog. Oh, I bet they loved her. Or that they freaked out because they thought she was a police dog. That also happens. You work them and they're like, "Are you a veteran?" No. I bet the nursing home really liked Lilo last time. And there wasn't a lot of people that were like out and about, but the ones that were, oh my gosh, they were losing their mind. And she wasn't even fluffy. No, we go down. Go down. Sure. Oh, some people don't even look. When I had that conversation that if she was a veteran, I think she was wearing her very flashy neon green harness, the backpack one that I have in some of my photos. She was wearing that. Like, obviously, it's not a police dog. Like, police dogs usually have like maybe brown, black harnesses usually, not neon green, especially not with the reflectors on it. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I don't think she had any patches on back then. Not that time. I don't remember. It's been too long. It's been 8 years. I don't think she did. I think it was like on the side of the road. It was like a super random timing. But yeah, you get cop wannabes, and that they say that you're a veteran or stuff like that. It's probably the most annoying thing I've ever had was someone actually bark at us. And I'm so sad that I don't have that on video. And it was funny because Sky, all you would hear from Sky was, like, really? Like, you fucking idiots. Oh, a bit. Like, oh, you get so many stories when you're a service dog handler. It's so funny. Some of them are funny as hell. And some of them are like, just keep walking. Like, don't do it anymore. Just go away. Well, he also looked more like a shepherd. So I bet. Hi. Yeah. You want me to get the ball, but you don't want to give me the ball. Good. It'll be a few months. I mean, usually I wait till they're fully housebroken or close to it for her to like work. But she will go out early-ish for social. So we'll basically be training all three together for a while. But yeah, soon enough, it's coming. It's coming. Depends on how far we go. I want to do a lot of work at the park, so it won't be super far. Not from you, anyways. Yeah, I won't bring her on the super long walks. Not for a few months, for sure. Probably like 6 months. Till she can like actually keep up with us, you know. Yeah, probably 6 months. Maybe 4. I don't know how hyper she is. Like how active she is. So yeah, but I mean like the walkway area. Like where the kids park is. I'm gonna sit and watch. We're gonna people watch and dog watch and you know, easy things. But the fun thing about training and socializing at that park is we don't need to be super close to anyone, and there's grass everywhere, so very easy to potty. I would like to like do it as early as I can, but the problem is once all this snow and mush dries up, there's gonna be people, and then we're gonna have to like basically do it at night or later, so that there's less kids or less people because it's gonna be a lot. Like later will be fine, but for a puppy and Raven, that might be a lot. Which is okay because you don't live far from it anyways. So we could just do night training there, I guess. Bring a big flashlight and we would be fine. Oh, I could actually order. Should I order it now? I'll wait. I have a grooming on Monday, which I don't want to do. Well, I got birthday money from my parents, as I do every year. And I was thinking of ordering her collar and long line, but I don't know if I want it right now or to wait. Because I don't need it for another 2 weeks. 3 weeks. I don't need it for 3 weeks, so I don't know if I should order now or wait. Because I don't need it right now. Well, it's only from Ontario, so it should only take about a week. No. I think it's 4 to 6 days, maybe. Usually. Yeah, it's like 4 days usually. Like if nothing happens. But my long line isn't made yet, so I don't know when she would ship it. Shush! I could probably wait. Yeah. I want to wait because she won't fit that collar right now anyways. So I might as well just wait a bit. I'll probably order it next week. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll order it next week. And if there's anything else that I want, I can get it right now. Or put it to the side or whatever. But yeah, I got a grooming Monday. And after that, I'm going to finish cleaning up the house. And I don't think there's anything else really needed. We just picked up a bag of dog food. We do need to get a puppy bag of dog food. But that's also not rushed. I still have 3 weeks. And the patches for her puppy vest. You know what's sad though? I don't think she'll fit the little blue vest. I think she'll be too big. Brian, for what? Yeah, it's super sad. Hey, why are you being a butt? Currently they're back on Purina 1. I'll probably do the Purina 1 puppy. Yeah, she will. Just, I really like all my puppies, like the first week to fit that blue vest. The only one I think I couldn't do that with was Ace. Ace was too big. B. And that makes me so sad. I guess it depends on how big she'll be when she gets here. But I'm pretty sure it won't fit her. Which is sad. So we'll have to set up the next size up. Which is okay. See, I think that harness is 8 to 10 pounds max. So I don't think it'll fit her. Then my next one, I believe, is the orange one. And that one's just a patch vest. Which is the one I was going to put the Ask the Pets on. I was looking at tactical harnesses, just like an actual small body one. Her harnesses right now are set basically to grow with her. That's the way I put it in the bin. Similar to that, but smaller body-wise. Like, I don't want a full body on a puppy, because that usually makes them itchy and mad, from my experience. It tends to tick them off early on. Yeah, that would be probably 5 months range. B, you're such a pain in the butt. Stop it. That one I do need to replace the Velcro on it. There's currently no place to put any patches. Unless you want to Cricut it, but I kind of want to be able to switch it if I can keep using it. Like, it's a great summer vest. That's what I used to use it for. I don't know if it would stay. It's a weird fabric. I'll probably just look for some Velcro. Because that's probably like 4 to 6 months maybe that would fit her. I do have the space one as well. The space one's probably going to fit like in 4 months. I do have an extender for that one as well, though. If I had more people on today, I was going to do basically a puppy gear haul. But not enough people came on. So we're going to try it another day. I don't know. And one other person now. Char, shush. Stop. You're such a butt. Wait, why are you wet? Ew. Why are you wet? Did bee slobber all over you? Yummy. Take your boogers. You got old man boogie. Here. But yeah, I pretty much have her stuff somewhat organized. Might need a few like puppy leashes, but I do have my really thin ones, so that's probably gonna be fine. Other than that, maybe a few collars, but hi. I did find some in the other bin, though. What you want? Okay. They don't see you. I'm not sure if I remember that then. Oh my gosh, it's a ball. I don't know. I can't remember. Well, I had the little ones, like the puppy leashes. I don't have any on me right now. The one I had on Raven last time. No, I don't have one here. Because I have 3 or 4 of those. I have a blue one, a red one, a black one. And the black one with like glitter on it that was given to me and I never used. But yeah. Her puppy tag should be in the mailbox right now. I didn't go get it. I don't have the key to go get it. but it should be there. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else that really she needs. Excited, but very nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous to have her, but I am. Probably because Sky, when she passed, was very dramatic. And I'm, I guess, paranoid that it's going to happen again, which hopefully it won't, but I mean, anything can happen, right? That's just part of life. No. In fairness, my housing situation is far more different than it was back then. I never released why she passed because I simply don't want to. Just say that it was very dramatic and it didn't last very long. But yeah, we don't live there anymore. And the people who caused it are no longer there either. And honestly, it's better that they're not there. Because if I knew that they were there or knew where they were, it would not be a great day for them. On multiple reasons. You know what's weird though? I don't think I ever told you that, but I just remembered that a few days ago. The people that live in front of your house, like the lady from the other day, that family. I'm trying to be a rooster. I'm pretty sure it's the son or the boyfriend or whatever. The guy. It's a young guy. I think, wait, was it them? Yeah, it was them. It's one of the guys. He was one of the last people to see her. Because a few days before that, I was walking to the mailbox and it's not far at all. Her back legs had given out at the driveway where you guys park. And they were working on a car or something. And that's where her back legs gave out on her, and I had to carry her the rest of the way home. Then she passed, I think, 2 days afterwards. But yeah, he's the last, other than us, to see her. Yeah. They were working on some car. I'm pretty sure it was them, wasn't it? They had a broken down old car in the driveway. Or it might have been the lady before him. No, I'm pretty sure it was him. Because the ones who lived before them was an old couple on drugs. I don't remember if they had a son, because it wasn't the old guy. Yeah, it was probably the other ones then. But yeah, they were drug dealers. She was insane, literally insane. She was before you guys moved there, she would scream bloody murder screaming in the middle of the night. Oh yeah. She would every time I would see her outside, she was talking to herself. They were obviously selling drugs. There was cars there all the time. Yeah, it was. It might have been her son. I'm not sure. I know it was that house though. They were working on a car. It was. I think there were like 3 guys or something like in the driveway, and then she just like collapsed, and I had to carry her home. The guy was like, "Do you want me to bring her for you?" I was like, "No, it's okay. I don't want you to know where I live. Like, no, I'm good." Oh yeah, they would fight like crazy. They're not the ones who caused the accident. Don't worry about it. It was the other house on the far end of the road. Well, they left they left there probably a day after they did what they did. So they were not there long. Believe me, they didn't want to. They knew what they did. Like they were not gonna stay there. Oh, that apartment, like, fuck. Moving out of there was for many reasons, but my main reason of leaving there was like all the crap going on constantly. Like every year we were there, something would happen. Like, no, it wasn't. I don't know. She was always driving this red car, and like she couldn't drive at all. She was honestly quite dangerous on the road. I remember him screaming. He would scream often, weirdly. Just be like outside fidgeting in the dirt in the front yard. Just randomly there. No, that apartment was traumatic. Like on multiple levels. Much better now. Other than like whoever moved in mine. I don't know who they are, but ouch. As long as they're chill, I guess. I mean, they're not all bad. Some are a little odd, but I mean, you probably think some of us are odd too. I don't have anything. Boop. What? I don't have anything. You're so cute. You're so cute. Not possible. I don't know. We didn't really see them last time. The puppies. They can hardly see you. I don't think they can see you. Nope. They just see Muppets. You just see the Muppets. What you want, Bonino? Oh, now go see your poppy head. Boop. 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 Are you so cute? Are you so cute? What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? What you doing, sir? Couple people online. He's such a dork. He's such a dork. Oh, weird dogs, weird dogs. Well, I don't know what to do. They're so weird. If there was more people, I would do her gear haul, but such weird dogs. Yeah, he started a new habit, which is annoying, but at the same time kind of funny because he can't reach. But he knows I put his food here. So he either jumps for his food because I have to feed him multiple times a day due to a health issue. So I always keep food here. But I also make my glasses at the same spot. And he really likes ice cubes. So when he's jumping here, I have to guess if he wants his snack or if he wants an ice cube. And right now he told me that he doesn't want food. He wants an ice cube. Because I offered him food and he refused. So, it's so much fun. He's a very demanding little dude. Ah, mister. Oh yeah, he's funny. You're funny. Yes. You're funny. You're a funny boy. Yeah. I used to have it here instead. But now I moved it here, so like I have to guess what he wants. So if you teach a dog a habit, make sure it's a habit that you don't care. That one's a little annoying, but at least it's only between two things. I just find it funny. He's a funny dude. And if you've seen one of my shorts, he's jumping on my bedroom door to go to bed. The last 2 days, I've had to close my door a little harder than usual because he would slam into the door at the wrong times to go back to bed. So I had to close it hard enough that he couldn't push it back open. So I've had to do that for the past 2 days because he kept going too early. And he's a bed dog, so he jumps right on the bed when he goes in. Well, when someone's sleeping, that's kind of annoying. Thankfully, he's only 7 pounds, so most people don't really feel him jump on you. Like he weighs like a cat. Thankfully, he has learned that when he goes back to bed, especially when another person is sleeping in the bed currently, to not wake the other person up. Because his mother used to wake the other person up. She would jump on everyone in the bed and wake them up. He just wakes me. Like if my alarm goes off, he will wake me. He will tell me that the alarm has rung on both phones. So he's not really stupid. He's too smart. That's what poodles do. They basically outsmart you. Because when he hears my alarms, he knows which one is mine and which one is the other one. And they also know what time my fiance gets home, which is what they're doing right now, starting to sit at the door here and there. And when feeding time is, because Ace wakes everyone up to whine and to bark to tell me that it's time for food. So habits are fun. Don't get me wrong, I find this go to bed very cute. Especially when he like knows what it means. Like he'll jump in the bed and like go into my blankets like, yes, this is bed. Like he knows exactly the routines. All the habits. See? And if you heard him, I have his second favorite thing. But you're not fully frozen. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Here, you have a piece. There you go. He knows what he wants, which is very funny. That's some very funny dogs. Some are a bit more funny than others, but they are funny. Oh, they're ice monsters. And this past 6 weeks, if you get my point, I've been looking at nothing but dog training videos, especially on shepherds, to get myself reused to it. And I've actually found a few that I will put on this puppy. Though I usually keep my training like, I don't want to say the same on every dog because every dog's not the same, but similar. And over the years, I have found that sometimes changing a few things works for the better. So I'm working on that. I'm honestly gonna go in my room instead. For a few reasons, but main reason is the lights in here suck. Because there's only one light. And the way that I want it positioned is not working. Okay, we're gonna go this way. I'll close my fan. It's gonna blow loud for a second. That painting has been made by my daughter. Well, one of my daughters. I don't think YouTube has ever seen my bedroom. But right now it's pretty bare because I was washing my bed. But there's not really anything on it. What I'm going to do is plug it anyways. I mean, you're going to see the dogs easier. Alright, guys, look at the dogs instead of looking at everything else. And yes, we Got that free when we moved in here. And the lady never painted the other side, which is fine because I'll probably do it white anyway. Hello. Halloween. I will deal with that later. I do need to prep her notebook, but that I'll probably do tomorrow when you're here as well, because I don't really care. That corner is a bit of a mess, so we're going to put it this way. I guess that works. Maybe add more lighting. Hold on, add one more light. I don't think that's going to fix a whole lot, but maybe a little better. Kind of. Hello, gremlin. Why are you girls being weird? Minnie. See the old lady. Cranky old lady. We'll flip your tag around. I don't know why your tag is upside down. The old lady. She has a lump on her head. Makes her hair all crazy. She's missing some teeth. Little old lady. No. There's no one there. There's no one there. What are you doing? Where's my pillow upside down? That's weird. Oh, the girls were in my bed. That's why. And yes, my fan needs to be cleaned. Ignore that. I was supposed to do it yesterday and I got distracted. So I didn't do it. What are you doing? There's a girl that's selling a harness that I would love very much, but she keeps raising the price for no reason, and it's a bit too big. Though it would fit Vivian when she's a bit older, but I also don't want to spend that much on it because I don't even think custom would cost that much. Anyone got questions or anything? Excuse me. I was sitting on my foot. It's falling asleep. That's why I'm lower. I'm sorry. I have to. Mm-hmm. Instagram message. Oh, message on Instagram. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know Instagram sent you happy birthdays. Check this out. Check what I got. That's funny. I didn't even know they did that. Sure. Whatever, Instagram. Instagram really likes that friggin' song every single time. It's so funny. It's always recommending that song to me.
Charlie was reported to us from another.
Poor puppy. Funny. Any questions or anything? Other than a dog licking himself. Charlie, stop it. God. Sorry. I didn't notice that. No, we don't want to do the other way. Finn's cuter. This little donut. That is only a sweatshirt. I did not put away yesterday. And my bed is like falling off, but that's okay. Not a problem. I also need to redo my nails before she comes home because they're all falling off. They're starting to break. Oh well. That's a pretty fast fix. Honestly, I'll probably have to do it this weekend so when I'm grooming it doesn't get caught in the dog's hair. But we'll see. Right now they're not like super kitschy, so maybe I can last another week. I'll try. Should I do the gear video in this one? Nah. I'm trying to think of when I can go back live. I don't know. And yes, I need to wash my hair. Mostly because I keep touching it all day. Oh, whatever. I have projects to do today, so I didn't want to take my shower early on. I will take it later. Well, probably after this, actually. I'm trying to think of when I could go back live. Probably. The 17th? In a week? Hold on. I have the chicks due next weekend. I'm gonna check what date. and I might do it on the day that they're hatching. So here. So I would have put them in. Oh gosh. I did not do this properly. This is not going to be good. Uh-oh. This is not great. So the eggs I just put in, I don't remember the day I put them in. And I don't remember if it's this weekend or the other one. Hold on, I have to calculate something. That way it would be 5 to 7 days. I know they're due this weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. I just don't remember what day I put them in. I think it was the 31st. I know it was not April Fool's. It's before that. Wait, what if I go backwards? Hold on. But I didn't mark that either. Okay. The first babies were born this week there. Then I put them in about a week after. Okay, so I'll say probably Monday the 31st. So then that would have been 5 days. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No. That doesn't make sense. The week before? Oh my gosh. So, one of my health issues is brain fog and forgetting things. And I did not mark this properly. So now I'm kind of screwed. This was not okay. Well, not a big deal. I'll just have to watch them all that week. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Nothing I can do about that now. Damn it. I can't believe I did that. That is not great. But I can't change that now. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask. I'm just marking things down because I didn't apparently do it the first time. I think I put them in 3 days after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No. Okay, so it's the first week. Oh my gosh. This is not good. Okay, well, I'll just have to watch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The problem is I don't know what day to put the humidity at the top or not. When to start. So I will start hopefully a day early on the 17th. And hope for the best. Guess that's not a good thing. Hopefully a day won't make a difference, but yeah. That's not a very great thing, but whatever. There's only 3, so hopefully we don't lose all 3. Because that would be sad. Not like I don't have enough eggs, but I'd rather not put more. Honestly, if I have to put more again, it'll be for a few months. It won't be right now. Because though I love the chicks and raising them is fun, they're quite annoying and loud, and they're inside my house. So if I do a next batch, this is batch number 2. If I decide to make more, which I lost 4 or 5 total since we bought chickens last year. And I've only owned chickens for 1 year so far. We basically got our chickens in 3 batches. Well, not 4 because I hatched my own. First batch I raised as babies from someone who hatched chicks. Not a farm, but like she just hatches chicks and sells the chicks. They're just mixed breeds, barnyard mixes. And then I wanted more because we had only 6, and half ended up as roosters and half as hens. I kept all of them. 2 of my roosters were getting along, and one of them is whatever. He's an ass. The only reason I'm keeping him is because he's very protective of his girls, which is not a bad thing, but sometimes he goes after me, which we'll see. His future is still undetermined. But I lost one of my roosters this winter, which was the butthead's brother. And then right now, I have one for sure, a rooster, and I'm hoping 2 hens. So those will be in there once they're old enough. And they're about 3 weeks right now. And anyways, yeah, the other 2 batches that we had are just regular brown layers. First load we had, it was a lady who was just giving them away because she had too many of them. And they were like just incubating their own babies. So they were just keeping the lines going. But they were getting rid of some of their, I won't want to say older hens because they're not older. They're, I think, a year old is what they told me. So, but like they're mature hens. They just had too many, I guess, had too many eggs and whatever. So I took, I believe it was 6 of theirs. Yes, 6. It was supposed to be 7. One of them had gotten eaten by a fox, I think the day before or something. And not that they were neglected, but they were not eating properly. They were skinny. They were missing a lot of feathers. They were in rough shape, so they weren't laying when I got them last year. And that was in the fall. And then one of my fiance's coworkers also had chickens. I believe they had 5. Yes. Yes, I think 5 or 6 as well. And no, I don't count my chickens. I don't really care. And we lost. One killed herself. No idea what happened. She got stuck on a chair or something. Whatever. She knocked herself out. And then I lost one of my first hens, which I think it was a problem with her because she had never laid, and her 2 siblings that were from the same batches of the same breed were laying, and she never did. So I don't know if it was a problem with that. But anyway, she passed away as well this winter. And then that rooster has passed as well. He got hurt. I'm thinking that where their coop is, there's a tiny gap in their door. Like enough for like maybe a paw or something to like go in it, but not like actually get in there. And I'm thinking because he was also a protective boy and he would often sleep at the door, that he either got attacked or he attacked something and got hurt. And he basically just let himself go. Unfortunately, he was super friendly. I absolutely loved him, but things happen. And then a few days ago, another one of the brown hens was passed. She was from the 3rd batch, but that 3rd batch, as I was saying, sorry, I'm all over the place today, was from his coworkers, and they were moving, and they weren't allowed where they were moving to because they were moving into the town. And the town, you're not allowed to have any farm life, basically, chickens or whatever. Just cats and dogs, and like rabbits, indoor rabbits. You're basically not allowed outdoor farm life. So they gave us their chickens, but I didn't realize that their chickens were already 5-6 years old. So they were at an older age. So I'm pretty sure I'm just losing out the older ones right now, is what I'm saying. Other than my 2 1-year-olds. But I have a rooster. Well, I have 2 roosters. And one of them is very prolific. So having babies is not going to be an issue. The only issue is like if I have way too many roosters, which right now, as long as I don't have another one hiding in these chicks right now or the ones that are about to hatch, I have 3 again. So we'll see how that goes, because this baby chick right now is for sure a rooster, and he's very sassy. Like really, really sassy. Like if you have ever seen a video of a baby turkey, that's how he acts, but he's not a turkey. Which is weird also because the fact that his dad, and I can tell that it's his dad because they have the same comb on their face. His dad is like the most chill rooster you'll ever find. Like you can do basically anything to that rooster and he won't care. And his son is total opposite. It's the funniest thing. The dogs are all napping now. Like everywhere. There's 3 of them. And then there's 3 more the other side, but I don't know if the... Oh, it let me. There's one in there. You can kind of see her head. And then there's Nova. And Bee's right there. I don't know why my nose is itchy, but it is. What? You sleepy girls? You sleepy girls? Okay. Anyone have any questions or anything? Probably turn it off soon. It's been almost 3 hours. I hear the cars. Any questions? I'm close in like 4 minutes. 34 minutes. Excuse me. I'm gonna lick your feet. Huh? Are you gonna act like a kitty? There's nothing. You're gonna act like a kitty cat. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. A little puppy donut. God, people are dumb. Man. My area basically has very little rules with big service dogs, or ESAs. So a lot of people, like, they won't even mark the dog. They'll just bring it in, which is very frustrating, especially when people bring in puppies with no shots and aggressive ones. Yeah. I just saw one who was a breeder, very much backyard breeder. Bring in a puppy. I think the puppy's maybe 5 weeks old. And, like, you can obviously that it's a dollar store. And she's, like, putting things on the dog that she doesn't buy. So, yeah. That's so much fun to see. And there's another one local to here who brings her dog in. Most of the dollar store, like at the mall one, all the time. The dog is aggressive as hell and marks everywhere. And she had a photo on her Facebook that the dog was in the cart. So, yeah. It's nasty. And I'm pretty sure, like, especially her, she she brings in that puppy because not a lot of people want to buy from her because she's a backyard breeder. So she's like, oh, it's cute, look, it's for sale. I'm pretty sure that's what she does. And she's like I have a lot of stuff on her, like, she breeds Cocker Spaniels, but they don't look like Cocker Spaniels. Shitty Cocker Spaniels. already the breed is a disaster, and you have to breed those. But yeah, she also breeds Siamese cats, but her main stud cat is not a purebred, but it looks like a purebred, so she passes it off as a purebred. I don't know. They don't even look like Cocker Spaniels. They're ugly. Like, I don't mind a well-bred Cocker Spaniel, but no, not those. It's certainly not an English, no. It looks like a field line. Like, they're not pretty. People are like, oh, they're so cute. They're not. It's just because you don't know what you're looking at. Like, completely unto the breed standard at all. Like, there's hardly any face, just, Yeah, she's from Tracadie, I believe, or Chipagan, or somewhere that way. She's an idiot. Her cat is mixed, and I know it is because it came from me. It came from my cat, so it wasn't a purebred. No, her though. Oh, her male is aggressive. The stud male is aggressive. Yeah, big time. Like going to the dog park with a muzzle, big time. And she keeps breeding that same dog. The other big baby, she's currently rehoming. I think it's like 8 years old or something like that. And another older dog, I think was 8 as well. She was getting rid of them, but the main reason she's getting rid of them is because she bought a Cocker Spaniel from the other lady to keep breeding. Like, they're two backyard breeders. She's an idiot. She's like so much. And I'm pretty sure that first litter that she had, the dog was maybe a 1. It wasn't even supposed to happen. Like, it's so stupid. Yeah, she's getting rid of the 2 older dogs to buy a puppy from the other lady. And she bred her first dog at a year old, and I think this is the 3rd or 4th litter she's having. Like, pretty sure back to back as well. Because she had posted, I think it was a few months back, that she was going to fix him. And that she wasn't going to breed again after the first litter. A few months later, she had them bred again. And now this current one. So, like... Sorry. No licking your balls. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Males will be males. He has his balls. He keeps himself clean. But yeah. And her dogs are not to standard either. Like, far from it. And the big doodle one that she's rehoming is also aggressive. They can hardly groom it. It's just friendly with her dogs. It's not a friendly dog. Like, they don't even know what they're doing. Like... But yeah, they're... whatever. I love the breed, don't get me wrong. My cousin had one, she was lovely. But the breeding is just really bad. Like, she went blind, she was like 5. She was a retired show dog breeding dog. Like, she had arthritis when she was like 7. She was blind at like 5. Their breeding is horrible. And like she was a show dog, like she was like the top. I don't remember how much she won, but I know she was a show dog. When I was really little, I think it was like maybe 4, like before school. The babysitter that I used to go at, she had what was it? What's it called again? It's a Columbian Spaniel or something like that. And I had never seen one ever before in my life except for that one time. I think she had like 3 of them afterwards. It was a really interesting dog. That dog too was he was healthy, but he was not exactly the nicest dog. Thankfully, it was literally raised with dogs, so I knew what I was doing. Try to find the Clumber Spaniel. Try to get a good-ish photo. That's what they look like. If it wants to focus properly. I think it's too bright. Well, you kind of see the bottom ones. That's what it looked like exactly like that. Just too bright. It doesn't want to work. Basically, yeah. I just remember that he was chunky, like really, really chunky. And he was white with it's like a reddish color to them. But yeah, he wasn't the friendliest, but he never bit anyone, but he was really growly. He would growl for like nothing. And she ended up with like 3 or 4 of them. That's about the rarest dog I've ever seen. Other than like dog shows that I've been to a few of them. It's not a breed I've looked at a whole lot, but they are pretty. I mean, most hounds don't really work for service dogs. I've seen a few shutters though. I've seen a few of them. Not very common. No idea if we have any breeders though. That's probably like gonna be my case. Gonna have to ship it in. They're usually quite high on the price list as well. They're not the cheapest. We don't have a lot of breeders like of anything. So finding breeders of any breed is very hard around here. Hello, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing, Muppet? No kisses. No, no. No kisses. Yeah, because we have a few breeders in Nova Scotia with them. That's why there is some. They kept the breed in their area, which is funny. Hi. Ugh. I was asked the other day if I would work another poodle ever again. Honestly, no. Which is probably what people find funny because I have 6 poodles. They just don't work for me. They're a little too sensitive for a lot of things. And grooming is a pain in the butt. But yeah, I don't think I would work a poodle again. Huskies rarely make it. Like I told you that in the beginning. Like we knew. I'm surprised she even lasted that long. But yeah, I don't know. They just don't work. Like, don't get me wrong, Lila loves to work. And Nova loved to work. But they just, I don't know. I don't know if it's just mine because it's a weird line. It's not the greatest line. I didn't know that till a few years ago, which is why I stopped breeding the standards. They were not a line that I wanted to continue for multiple reasons. And looking on it now, I'm thankful that I stopped because I was not breeding great dogs. They are not to the quality that they should be. And that really sucks. And well, I can't take back what I already produced, so it is what it is. Not saying that I gotten any like negative feedback on my standards at all, but like looking at Ace now, I would not have picked him. I would have not bred him. I would not have bought from his breeder at all. Same thing with Nova. She's not from the best breeder. She has quite a few faults, both health-wise and honestly mentally. Thankfully, B and Lila are much better at that stuff. They did improve. Their line improved, but it was not as great as I hoped, which is why I stopped breeding the standards. My littles had a main for multiple reasons. Smaller dogs work better, obviously. Not for service dogs, but as a homing standpoint. Minnie retired because a few litters she would get puppies that were too big. And unfortunately, we did lose a few of them with her. And I was just like, I'm done losing puppies because I knew it was her because sometimes the puppies would get too big and she's a smaller dog and she doesn't have the biggest hips. And 9 years ago, I didn't really know any better. And she's an amazing mother. Like I couldn't ask for better. She's extremely good mom. And just how she was raised. I mean, she helped me raise other dogs as well. So the dogs copy her a lot. And yeah, smaller breeds obviously sell and rehome easier. And I put in a lot of work with my dogs and the puppies as long as they're here. But it was last year. Yeah, he's a year old. I sold a toy poodle to a woman, and the dog had started having seizures. His seizures needed to be medicated, and he was fine. I never had any of the dogs in 8-9 years that I was breeding have any health issues, other than maybe the odd hernia that happens very often on any breed, really. That was like the most major thing that my puppies had ever had. So it wasn't like a big deal. So about a year, I kept breeding because there was only one dog out of, I think at that time I had, no, she didn't have a lot of litters. I think she had 4 litters. And he was from the second litter. She had messaged me, was treated with medication, and it stopped. Last year, because I had the last 2 litters back to back last year. The last litter is currently a year old. So this puppy is from, not Finn's litter, the litter before that. So this is the second litter that the dog had to be medicated. Not once have I had another puppy have an issue. Other than one. One has issues with vaccines, but that happens. She's really tiny. She's smaller than he is. But other than that, she's never had an issue. So I kept breeding. I had 2 other litters after that. And then Finn is from not the last litter, but the other litter. So he's almost 2. How long ago? He was about a year. Yeah, he was a year when it first began. No, a bit more than that. When did his seizures start? I don't remember. Anyways, he has seizures. I found out a couple months ago that it's hypoglycemic. He is tiny. He's only 7 pounds. And I guess he doesn't digest food properly. Or I don't know. Stop licking, sir. So that's why I give him multiple snacks, like you saw at the beginning of the video. And he hasn't had one in almost 2 months now. So I know that's what's going on. If it happens again, we are planning on doing blood work to find out what's happening. So then I decided to retire from breeding. So now we have no more breeding females. And I have, well, technically 3 males. But Ace is no longer breeding. It's been 4 years. Yeah, he stopped breeding 4 years. Stop licking yourself, sir. No one wants to see that. So this is Dad, Charlie, who's about to be 9 next month. And that's his son, Finn, who is almost 2 years old. Conformation-wise, Finn is pretty perfect. Other than one tooth, who won't fall out. So we're going to have to get that pulled out. But that's the only issues I've ever had with my litters. As far as Vivian goes, I have rights for her. Though, and yes, she is registered. She's CKC registered. She's fancy, as I call her. And yeah, I have rights for her. Currently, I will have limited rights, I believe. I have no plans in breeding her, if ever. But if I do decide to, the breeder has offered me to have full rights for her and full registration if I plan to do so. If I plan to do so, she will need to be fully health tested, which I planned on doing anyways. And yeah, I could bring properly bred German Shepherds into this area if I possibly can. Because right now there's only one more. My girl is not from here, so she would add to that. But yeah. The future might bring Shepherd puppies. I don't know. What you doing? What you doing? He's being a goof. Never know. You're such a dork. You're distracting. What? Oh, goodness. The funny thing is, like, if I plan to breed her at all, because I made a connection with another breeder that I decided not to go with. I think she's from Quebec. She's a bit farther from us. It might be a backyard breeder. They're not usually a color that should be bred. But yeah, the other person that I decided not to go with, she does a lot of imports, including AI and live studs. So, and her dogs are health tested and titled. And I think they're from Russia? I believe. I think they're Russian. But yeah, they're sports dogs in Russia, and they imports. She does imports. I could have had an import, but it was way more pricey. And there were dogs that were already, I don't want to say trained, but worked on an IGP and biting and stuff. And I don't want any of that already into the dog, you know. Because service dogs aren't allowed to bite people. Do you have to lick every 5 minutes? Yes. 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 Because my breeder, not that I asked her why, but anyway, she told me that the reason she started breeding German Shepherds was because she couldn't find an ethical breeder in the area. That's why she started in the first place. So, you know, it's not like really in it for money. Oh, yeah. Just have to do a few puppy proofs. Mostly just wires. But we have a trick for that stuff, so it shouldn't be hard. I'm also going to be a lot of tether training with her. Weirdly enough, I did that with Sky when she was little, before that was even a thing. Sir, you're very licky today. Yeah. You're very licky. You just want to lick everyone? Oh, gosh. You have a hair in your mouth. Gross. Ew! 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 You're so cute! Boop. I do need to figure out what to do about that stuff, though. Because she obviously can't chew these. I'll be back in a second. I don't know if they'll follow me or not. Two of you stayed. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, and I don't have like a spot for it. Like, I have no other place to put this. I mean, I don't think she will actually. Like, I sleep on this side. I sleep here. So I could just attach her here. She won't reach there. And I can, like, do this. Can't put it this way. But there's still one more, you know? I don't even know if I have any. Can you put Aquaphor on it? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll mostly need to turn it that way. I mean, I can put it this way as well. Yeah, I can put it like that. But there's still one hanging. We'll see. At worst, I can pass it up here. We'll see. I will have her here. Like, she's going to be right here. I'll probably put, like, a little bed or something as her place. Because I will train place as well. I did not have my cot back then, so I couldn't. Alila knows place. She just has to have, like, a blanket or something, like, marking it. Most of mine don't. Usually it's a littles thing, which is odd. Like, odder than my computer there. The only other issue is the other computer, but she won't be loose there. Like, she'll be with me. She won't be alone going there. That's pretty much the only other main spot. Like, the baby proof, puppy proof. Probably move a few things off my table as well. And the hanging clothes. My hair is all over the place today. Stop licking yourself, sir. I hear you. I don't want to hear you. Yeah. I'm looking at buying some as well. I just haven't decided on what. I don't know what to buy her. I have her tug ball that I bought last time. But that's going to be mostly for training. I have another one coming as well that's a little smaller. I don't have any Vaseline. I have Aquaphor. I don't know if Aquaphor is dog friendly. I don't think I have any anymore. Oh, if you can hold her down, I'll put some on. Oh, the big stretch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You show your big stretch? No. Thank you. You don't need to lick yourself on camera standing up. You dork. Oh, puppy. What? You gonna be sassy? Show people how sassy you are. Are you so sassy? Yeah? Oh. You stop being sassy. Hello. You're so demanding. You're gonna fall. What? You're such a pissed. You're such a pissed. You're pissed. No. You got itchy booty. Oh my goodness. You're crazy. Be sassy. Oh. Oh. I don't need your foot. Oh, what? Oh, goodness. Ow! What are you biting me for? I don't want you to fall. He's right on the side of the bed. Ow! Yeah. Oh my god. You're crazy. People on Discord are always like, what is that noise? That's the noise. You're crazy boy. You said you goof. Yes, you goof. You goof. Yes, you goof. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so cute. You're so cute. It's oh, Finney's play noise. Oh goodness. Charlie's like, fuck, stop it. You stop it, puppy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. You're crazy. He's hyped, apparently. You're so excited. Ow. See, intact males can play together. You know what the biggest hate I've ever had for was? That I have intact males and females playing together. Like, it's impossible. No one got bitten. She listening to me or watching me? What you doing? Why do you keep going under the bed? Yeah, apparently it's not. It's yeah, no, it's not possible to have intact dogs of any sex play together without a fight. It doesn't exist. It's impossible. What are you trying to get? A ball? You want that red ball? I think the dogs have more balls than, like, literal balls than anything else as toys. But see, intact. He has his balls right there. No, they were like, oh, they're gonna fight. It's not gonna work. They're gonna pee everywhere. No. Sorry. No. Not gonna happen here. I mean, sure, it can happen. I'm not saying it can't. I'm not saying it's impossible. A lot of people can do it, but a lot of people can. Yes. Show your sassy butt. Oh, you bugger. Oh yeah, they're eating each other. Look. 2 males eating each other. Frog legs. Both frog legs. Oh, boys. You guys are funny. You're funny. He wants me to throw the ball. You ready? That's not my right hand, though. Then you see the dramatics of I don't give a damn about anything. Oh, Lil, you're funny. Nope, you'll be surprised how many times I've actually heard that. It's like stupid. And I don't have a big house. Like, my house is tiny. Mine won't. Other than play. They'll play bite you. I mean, they bite. The only dog, I mean, I can, but the only dog in my household that others are not allowed to annoy, basically, is Charlie, which is the green collar. That dude. Because he was, I don't want to say abused, but he was, how do I say this? Antagonized. A little kid was annoying the living crap out of him. And that little kid ended up being a boy, a little boy. Well, little boy. He was like, I think 7, when he started being a pissed. And he was a puppy back then, and it traumatized him. And ever since then, he hates men. So I don't let anyone other than myself, are you ripping the ball? Play fight with him. Because sometimes he gets a little unfriendly. Which is mostly noise. He has never bitten anyone. He just likes to growl. He likes to be the boss. Which he's not the boss with me, but everyone else, he thinks he's the boss over them. Because they don't do anything. Like, if I tell him, like, enough is enough, he'll listen. Everyone else, he will not. You are ripping out the stuffing of the balls, or... Well, this is why I don't buy tennis balls. Because my dog just pluck it like a chicken. You can leave your messages there. You don't have to take them off. As long as they're not offensive, I don't really care. You take his ball. Of course you did. So you guys are gonna go wrestle after the ball now. Nope. He prefers the one that his dad has, which is the spiky ones. That they just do that with. B, you can't eat the ball. Yeah, it's stuck on your tongue now. You want help? Do you want help? Weirdo. He's just eating a sticker that was on it. Whatever. He'll poop it back out. As long as you don't eat the ball whole. She's watching me, all right. I should so squeak the last ball I have. She would lose her mind. But I don't want to knock your friggin' TV down. What are you doing? I don't know what that was, but okay. She's being weird. These balls. I have one left that's not broken. That still squeaks. Oh my gosh. That's about the only jumping that they do here. So I think she's good. If Finn can do it, she can eventually. Yeah. Well, the tennis balls here. I don't buy tennis balls because that's what they do. They just pluck it like a friggin' chicken. And the red squeaky ball, well, that would be Leela because she likes to chew them extremely hard till they break. So I don't think I'll like pre-play her with the ball. I put it aside for like training if I really want like a reward toy for her. But you know, I rarely use toys, so we'll see what it ends up being for. Like this is one of the old balls, but like they pulled out the squeaky part. Whee! now he's running up. He's running up on the side of it now. He's not just jumping. I rarely buy plushies. That's always what they do. They don't last long enough. Like here, one stuffy might last 5 minutes, or it can last a couple days. So there's no point. Like when the girls were little, they would get so many stuffed animals that I would just like, here, give it to the dogs. Like there's too many of them. Who cares? But now that they're older, like they don't have any more stuffies. I do have a box, well, like a, how would I call that? It's a storage box, but it has old stuffed animals. So I don't know if I should pass in there and check if there's nothing that the dogs can have. Yeah. You're cute. But it's like it's not a really easy spot to grab, so I'll wait a few months. I might buy her just a few like dollar store toys or something. Oh, it's deep in this closet right there. It's all the way to the bottom, all the way to the corner. I know where it is, I just can't get to it right now. It's fine. I got a lot of balls right now. I also have these that you can put like treats into the hole. They're basically like a Kong ball. You never play with that ball. And I do have a puzzle, but that'll wait till she's a bit bigger. Weirdo. This thing they love. And if I really need like a super good distraction, I could just put food in here and she would keep herself busy for quite a while. And of course I have my very old destroyed Kong that she can destroy even more. This thing has been through so many dogs. Even now, sometimes the dogs pull it out. Actually, it would be really good to start her on that for the diabetes detection, because then you could hide it in there. I wanted to get one, but I think I'm going to wait till she's a tiny bit older. Just because I don't really need her to search yet. But yeah. I have a few things in mind. If you're doing it at home, who cares? No one's going to see it. I'm sure there's worse things than a Santa Claus. Hello. Your feet are full of dirt. Good thing I'm washing my bed, huh? Good thing I'm putting it to wash, huh? You got dirty feet. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure it's not too hard. I just don't have the time or patience to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Are you tired? I was gonna wash some of the dogs today, but no. I just can't do it. Too many projects today to do that. Oh, my dog is special. No goodness. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna shut it down. Because he's almost home and the dogs will lose their goddamn mind. Which is about the only time my dogs really bark. But whatever. Dogs will be dogs. I'd rather them bark for a reason than not at all. So. You're just a piss because you don't stop when I tell you. You're the only one, Miss Muppet. Yep. I am planning on adulting tonight, so I don't know what time, but we'll see. We'll see how long tonight lasts. You know what I mean. Yep. In a little bit. Probably gonna eat again. But we'll be on soon.